What is up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? My name's Naomi. Welcome to House of Miscellanea. It is Saturday night, which means it is whippin' chat night, and I've got a broken nail. So before you say, what'd you do? Well, I broke my nail. And you know how I broke my nail? Taking off a sticker, because that's what you do. You take stickers off of things and you break your nails. But I happen to notice that Kevin's DP pens, Kevin's Creations, they have this thing that you can put on your finger and use it to take stickers off. It's made out of, I think, mahogany or oak or something, and it saves your fingernails. So guess what Naomi's going to need to buy right there. Anyways, um welcome for those who are joining in the chat and for those who are coming in later. Hi to excuse me, Wendy, Jen, Amber, welcome you guys so far. Let me go over my tools really quick before they completely change over the course of the event. This is my pen from Wallflower. It's a pen from C'est Plus Beau à Tour. It has some cinnamon in there, some of that metal honeycomb. It's really beautiful. I love this thing. In my thin metal multi-placer, of which I'm getting a new one from Diamond Art Club because I know it's hard to see, but this one is actually bent. It's going to start looking like an IUD pretty soon. In my thin metal multi-placer, I have Patsy Putty. Patsy Putty is, it's a good one. I like that a lot. This is April Showers scent. And then in my single placer, as usual, I have Ghost from Diamond Painting Daily. And you can find Ghost over on Etsy at Diamond Painting Daily's web store on there. She just restocked, so if you want some Ghost, you got to get some now. Hello to Deborah. Hello, Destiny and Sarah. Welcome, guys. I am also using my tray from Firefly. Throw my trash tray from Firefly. This is the Switch Mini Max. And I love this thing, you guys, because it has so many little bells and whistles, including a little removable trash tray, which I usually do remove and I set it aside. It's got this hole in the top where you can put your pen so your pen doesn't roll away. That's always handy. And an open and close pour spout, which I love very much. I'm checking out my lighting. It's a little bright. Let me turn my lighting down on here just a little bit because the balance is just a little bit high. Turn this down. Yeah, warm it up just a little. There we go. That's perfect. There we are. I don't like it when it looks too white and crazy. But welcome, Della and Amy. How are you doing? So yes, those are my tools. The painting that I am working on. Oh, this beauty. This one I just got from Art and Soul via a sneak peek. And this is Frost by Christine Karen. She is beautiful, you guys. A 50 by 62. There are 45 colors total, but 5 of those are the soul dust or iridescent, or not iridescent, pearlescent or pixie dust, whatever you want to call them. Hello, Diamond Queen. Shannon, hello, welcome. New to my channel. Well, thank you for popping over. I appreciate that. Super appreciate that. So if you saw the title, then you saw that tonight I need your guys' help. I am sending out my email to Margaret with the interview questions. Yes, this was just released yesterday, not today, or one of the two. It was released yesterday or today, one of the two. But I need you guys' help with coming up with interview questions for Mary Morales. Either Margaret is going to do an interview with me like on a live, or I'm going to be doing an interview where she records herself giving the answers, and then I'm going to either do a premiere or something where we can watch it together live. Either way, whichever way that she can answer these questions, I would be grateful for. Her participation is totally not necessary, but the fact that she's willing to play along is pretty amazing. Hi, Allison. Welcome. Good evening to you. Okay, I have a question, you guys. I got my mail today and I got a little something. Hello, Nati. Welcome. I got a little something in the mail today. Have you guys seen these yet? It's from Diamond Art Club. So I got this in the mail, and underneath here, which is covered up, it has a $15 off code. And it's like this big old, I guess they miss me. What did it say? It said, oh, hold on, let me cover up my address. I want to show everybody that. That's one thing, I got to cover up. But apparently they miss me, so they were sending me a code for it says, "We miss your sparkle." We miss your sparkle. You miss my sparkle, but I just made a purchase. I just made a purchase. But yeah, they give me $15 off my order and it says Black Friday savings start now. Have you guys seen these? You split your canvas trying to cut the film off. Oh, Wolfie. Oh no. Well, I'm going to tell you, Diamond Queen, why I won't answer or why I won't ask her that question. That is in her general bio. I want to ask her things that are not in her general bio, which we'll read together and, figure out what to ask instead. Well, you're going to have to write all these down for me, Sarah, so that I have let me see. I've got my notes, but oh, it just did a squiggle. Okay, that was interesting. Hold on, I'm answering an email or a message really quick. Sorry. All right, bam. Yeah, you might have to write these down for me, Sarah, because I don't think I'm going to have time to type them all out. But I want to make sure that I get your question. Have you felt your style has changed since your early pieces? Your style has changed since your early pieces. I want to make sure I get them all. Yeah, I would check your mail because this is probably in there. You might have a mailer from Diamond Art Club. Hi, Sean. Welcome. Is she working on new art? She is always working on new art, Allison, because it's interesting. The mystery that just released from Diamond Art Club, that's an older piece. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to describe it. I'm not going to do any of that. I won't give away the mystery. But that piece is actually older, but you can't find it on her site or anything like that. And she has lots of new stuff. Oh, look at that. It even has their special drills. Their square, electro, fairy dust, glow in the dark, iridescent, aurora borealis, round. That's amazing. I enjoy that. It shows you all of the new toolkit that you get. And then it's got a bunch of their artwork. Look who features, of course. Why wouldn't she? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. And then their new minis, their Sparkle Pals, their mini dazzles, their framables, their stockings, their mini easels, all the little things that they offer that you can put in as stocking stuffers or whatever. More of their mini dazzles. Honestly, this is some great advertising. Codes there. Whoopsie. Why do they put my code on here 8,000 times? Don't use my code. There we go. There we go. Now, which pretty lady? Does that pretty lady have a name? This one is Frost. I went through that already. You missed it, Sarah. I did it like in the first 3 seconds, I tell you. It's a really nice mailer. Whoever did this did a really great job. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Plus, it shows that they have Disney art, which that's their brand new Disney. A pretty nice mailer. I'm impressed. Oh, you weren't talking about. Oh. Yeah. Yes. Does that pretty lady have a name? Thank you for reminding me. I want to put that on there. Does the mystery, because we can't find it, right? Mystery piece from Dak have a name? That's that's a very good question too, because we can't find it. We don't know what she's called. And I want to make sure that we find out what she is called, right? How does she decide what she's going to start on next? Ooh, that's a good question too. How do you decide what to start on next? Let me give you some other questions that I'd already come up with for Margaret. Now, obviously, I can't ask her all of them, so I'm going to narrow it down to the ones that I think are really, really good ones. But someone else, we've kind of collaborated, like tell us about a piece that has a special meaning to you. Are you planning to incorporate more people of color into your artwork was another question. Is there anything in particular you want to share or want people to know about your art? Do you have specific music you listen to for each piece or a go-to track while creating each piece, or do you just put on a certain kind of music? You stated that you liked writing from a young age. Do you have any finished or published stories, and do you still write? And I'm going to tack on to that question as well. Have you ever illustrated a story of your own or another's? How much has literature played into your art? Oh, this one. Which Lilith is your Lilith supposed to be? Is she the Lilith that is being taken, or is she the Lilith that is in the underworld already? We were kicking that one around too. What video games do you like to play? That question came up. And then now we are on to the questions that we already have, which I think we've got some good starters. And I want to give her as many options as possible. But I think that, what's up, Alex? And hello, Jamie. So yeah, I think that we've got some good starter questions, and I think that we can add at least 10 more. And that way, if she's not able to come and do the live with us, then she's got a nice array of questions that she can answer. She doesn't have to answer all of them. She could if she really wanted to. I mean, I'll take whatever answer she'll give as long as they're not, one line quick yes no answers. I'm trying not to ask yes or no questions because that's boring when it comes to interviewing, right? But the other thing I wanted to do is to go over her bio on her website so that we can see what she's already told us about, and we didn't, ask her the same question. So let me get onto her site. Margaret, oop, if I can spell. Here we go. Oh, that's funny when your computer auto completes for you because you've been on the website so many dang times. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't even see the mystery in the postcards. I don't see her in the stickers. I don't see her anywhere. I don't see her anywhere. Okay, let me see. Where is her bio? Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. Bio. There we go. Let's look at her bio. God, she's cute. She's, what did we figure out? I think she's like roundabout in her mid 30s, maybe for age. Not that I'm telling anybody's age or whatever. It's a beautiful painting. Do you ever get bored with the same color in a painting? This is for you. Actually, believe it or not, even though this is a lot of blue, with 45 colors, and here I'll show them to you. With 45 colors, yeah, there's a lot of blue, but it actually ranges all over the place pretty well. It's got a lot of blue, but there's a lot of different blues and a lot of different, like almost sage greens in here, or like teal greens. Um, there's lots of different colors in here. So it doesn't end up being too boring, I feel like. All right, so let me favorite Christmas movie and Christmas song. Write that down. Well, and I don't know whether she's celebrate. I'll put holiday because she's Filipino. She may not be Christian. I don't know. I'm not Christian, so favorite holiday movie or song. Are there any art styles you want to try besides watercolors? Art styles you want to try besides watercolor? What's your favorite country she's visited and why? Favorite. Because I know that she lives in both the United States and in the Philippines. Oh, yeah, I got her. I got her bio. I was just looking in the wrong place. I'm just dumb. Gallery Works is where she is. Yeah, there's 45 colors. 5 of them are fairy dust or pixie dust or soul dust, pearlescent, whatever you want to call them. They're beautiful too. They're my favorite ones, I think, so far, especially when you're looking at these darker colors. So like there's this one is, let me see, 3810. That one. This one is 823. This really icy blue one, that one looks so pretty on this painting. That's 775. And then where's the other two? More of them. Here we go. There's this light purple right here and this darker purple. And they're both soul dust or pixie dust, fairy dust, whatever you want to call them. So it's actually got quite a few colors. Here, I'll show you what I've got done so far too. Hi, Angela, welcome. Any other artists in your family and what are their mediums? All right, so let me read out her bio really quickly, just so that we are all on the same page of what we already know about her. She was born in Manila, Philippines, where she grew up surrounded by nature, hence the recurring theme of animals, flowers, and plants in her art. At a young age, she always loved drawing, writing stories, dressing up, and creating character designs from books or anime. So we know she loves anime, which makes sense given the Philippines. The interest in art never left her, and she changed her communications degree in college to pursue fine arts. She graduated magna cum laude from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, with a bachelor's degree in fine arts, visual communication in 2012. She worked as a graphic and user interface designer for 5 years before pursuing her art full time. Prefers watercolor as her primary medium due to its unpredictable nature and the variety of textures it creates. Her art is known for its semi realistic female figures in surreal settings with flowing lines and vibrant colors. The theme of her evolving art is rooted in her love of Art Nouveau, mythology, fantasy, natural elements, Japanese/slash manga art, and fashion. She has been featured and shared by numerous publications, popular brands, and art websites. Her works have been exhibited and sold in various galleries and collectors and collections, I think is what that meant to say, around the world. Margaret also enjoys traveling, baking, playing video games, watching movies, and listening to audiobooks. She now resides with her family in a quiet town in the USA. So that's why we were asking about her favorite video game. Because I also like to play video games, so we wanted to know what video game she likes to play. Um, so that sort of informed some of the questions that we had already kind of come up with. So just so you know where that was coming from. If you didn't art in a way that makes people want to cry, what would you be doing with your life? I'm going to write the whole thing just that way. All right, there we go. Wrote it just as you said it. Favorite audiobook genre? Oh, okay. There we go. So yeah, let me show off my piece here that I've got already worked on. I'm not quite to the halfway point. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, but um I'm about done with my third row and then I have 3 rows to go. So once I finish this, I'll be halfway through. Because this is a 50 by 62. But this is what I've got going so far. It's a little hard to see just because of where my camera is set up and I don't want to move my camera around too much and make you guys like nauseous, but this is her beautiful hair. Oh my gosh, it's lovely. And I and the thing that keeps me on my toes, even though it's a lot of blue, right? You see a lot of blue. I finished this part of her face earlier today. There's a lot of colors in here and it is, for those of you who are considering this piece, it is confetti heavy. So I hope that you like confetti because it is a lot of confetti. Okay. As I mean, like this has some color blocking in here, and that's about where the color blocking ends because most of this is, you can see that the background is many different colors. There's not any one color for very long. You can see some of those fairy dusts in here. That's one of them right there. Oh, this fairy dust, which has quickly become one of my favorites. It's 823. This fairy dust on her chin right here. Never mind the little hair. And then this other darker purple is here. There's going to be more of it, but it's up here on her face right there. And then that other 310 or 3810 is Oh, where did it go? There was a big section of it and I saw it, but where did it go? Oh, on her face, duh. Right there. Right there. Now, Christine Karen is another watercolor artist, and she is one of my favorites. Oh my goodness. I love, love, love her artwork. No, I didn't want to have it in my cart or anything. Yes, this piece is hand rendered, but the round is not. You can get it in round, but the round, they don't hand chart the round stuff. I think they only hand chart their square. So be aware of that. You can get her in round, but it is not hand charted, and then the square is hand charted. But yeah, she's absolutely just beautiful. I love her. I love her so much. You don't want it or have it in your cart or anything. Well, and they're doing their buy three, get one free sale for Black Friday. That's still going on right now. You can still get it right now, which is just dangerous if you ask me. Um, so you gotta know 4 pieces that you want, or to be able to narrow it to 4 pieces is really the problem because there's plenty on there that I want. Narrowing it down is the issue. It's not the wanting of things. That's never a problem. Are there any other artists that she enjoys? Or we could say, what other artists inspire her? There we go. I'm irritated. I ordered 2 not long ago and now want that one. Isn't that funny how that works? Isn't that funny how that works? It's like you ordered 2 and now you got to try and figure out where you're like, Togo, Can you check and see if she has food, Dustin, just in case I want her. I thought so too, but she may need water. What's her favorite color? All right, fair enough. I'm gonna guess it's probably blue. Because she uses a lot of it, but maybe that's just a misconception because she uses a lot of it. Oh, let me get my lamp back over here. Let's see what I'm doing. There we go. Because, a person can wear a lot of one color, but that doesn't mean that's their favorite color. It's just the color they look good in or whatever. But I would say I think it's blue. She does do a lot with blue in her artwork. I mean, it's a very moody color too. So it could just be that, she uses moody colors. I got a few more blank pen blank examples from Grateful Pop. I didn't want to like give them all away and show all of them to you for the winnings, but I'm telling you, they are absolutely beautiful. They fit very well with the paintings that they're supposed to fit with. So good. So, so good. Yay! Noelle is here. Welcome, Noelle. And she got, what company is having that huge sale? The buy 3, get 1 free. That would be Art and Soul. That's where this one is from. Yay! And thank you, Noelle, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Nathi, Naomi, I want to thank you again with all the love you showed and shared. You're the best and I owe you. You don't owe me anything, Nathi. It's my pleasure. And what's up, Ducky? I don't even think I saw you come in. Sneaky, sneaky. Hi, Michelle. If I missed anybody in the chat, I apologize. Not like I'm trying to do 4 things or anything, but I still love you. So, meanwhile, while you guys are thinking up more questions for Margaret, um, I watched the fight. No spoilers. No spoilers. Okay. But I wanted to read a little something that uh Alex posted, and I thought it was very important to share because the fight was maybe not as like dazzling as some people wanted it to be. And one, I need to remember that the man is 58 years old. It was the Tyson versus Jake Paul fight. And I know many of us probably wanted to see a kid get his butt handed to him by a 58-year-old man. And I think that, the fact that there were 8 rounds, I'm not going to give anything else away, was amazing to me. But um Alex posted, let me see if I can find it now. Oh, where did it go? There it is. From Mike Tyson today. I'm only going to share a part of it, and that is the part that says, this is from him on, I think, X. I almost died in June, had 8 blood transfusions, lost half my blood and 25 pounds in hospital, and had to fight to get healthy to fight. So I won. To have my children see me stand toe to toe and finish 8 rounds with a talented fighter half my age in front of a packed Dallas Cowboy Stadium is an experience that no man has the right to ask for. That's pretty amazing. I was not aware that he almost died in June. Oh, the fight was supposed to be in July. Okay. So I guess that explains why his legs were so much smaller. If he lost 25 pounds in the hospital. Um, because that was one of the critiques, was that his legs looked a lot smaller, and they did. But I did not know that the man almost died in June. And so given all of that, like, win, lose, or draw, the fight was really incredible to see. Because I'm telling you, I'm in my 40s. I could not pull off what that man is doing in his 50s. Period. Full stop. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Oh, and as Sarah has said, boop that like button, y'all. You were enjoying the commentary in Discord last night. Well, I had not seen the slap heard around the world. And so that, oh my God, though, you guys, I will, again, no spoilers. That women's fight was worth the price of admission, if you ask me. They fought the co-main event. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Those women fought harder than the 2 fights before them of men, and it was incredible. Incredible. If you don't like blood, maybe don't watch that, because it did end up getting pretty bloody. And or if you do not like gore. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and it was different than being at your dad's house where he would have paused every 3.5 seconds. They showed her open wound. Tyson could do more laying down than I ever could with my life, so he gets my respect. Yeah. What's up, Gloria? I didn't see you come in. Yeah, the women's fight kicked butt. I mean, completely kicked butt. And the one thing I do have to say for Jake Paul, and I don't know a lot about him anymore. I remember him being a snot-nosed brat kid when my kids were coming up. Um, and I didn't like the fact that my oldest watched his content. I mean, granted, she tuned in last night because she also wanted to see him get a face full of Mike Tyson's fists. But, um, I always thought that he was kind of a little shit. And to be fair, like, I didn't realize how much he was doing for women in the sport. So I do have to say, like, that's pretty incredible that he's doing so much for women in the sport because, you know, one of the female fighters, Melissa Taylor was her last name. She's an Irish fighter, and she was talking about how when she was younger, because female pugilists were not allowed, she would dress as a man so that she could keep fighting. And, that's pretty incredible. The fact that, women have not been allowed in the sport and the fact that they fought like warriors. Amazing. He gets credit for that, but if he said what they say he said about Tyson's kid that died, oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear anything about that. I missed everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Catch me up on what you're working on, Naomi. And I have a question for Margaret. Does she diamond paint? That was a question that I actually had meant to put on there. So thank you. Do you diamond paint? And what was the other part? Have you ever done it for self-care? And the piece that I am working on, Noelle, I will share a picture of the full thing again. This one it's called Frost by Christine Karen. She is another watercolor artist, a favorite of mine. And this one is from Art and Soul. And it's got 45 total colors, with 5 of them being the soul dust or pixie dust or fairy dust, pearlescent, whatever you'd like to call them. But that's what those are. Oh, well, Sarah, I thought the reason he stepped or that he slapped him was because he said he stepped on his toe because he was not wearing any shoes and Jake Paul was wearing shoes and he stepped on his foot. And that was his initial reaction, was to just slap shit out of him. Now, granted, that scares me a little bit. If you accidentally step on Mike Tyson's foot, he's going to slap taste out of your mouth, because I'm pretty sure Jake Paul is still having trouble tasting spice today, and maybe for the rest of his life. Because he sure did slap the poops out of him, man.
The fucking the interview dressing room.
Yeah, with his butt.
Yeah.
His little assless chaps that he had on. Yeah, that right when he turned around and it was just all Mike Tyson's booty. I heard he said something foul. Oh yeah, I don't know. All I heard was that Tyson said he was barefoot and that Jake Paul stepped on his foot with shoes on. His own children won't be able to taste. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But yeah, it was incredible. It was really incredible. And so I give him props, man. I couldn't do it. There's no way. There's no way. And I mean, I know a lot of people were like, well, that's not so hyped up and blah blah blah. Well, one thing Mike Tyson knows how to do, first of all, it's sell a fight. We should know that. And then and Jake Paul, I mean, if nothing else, he's entertaining and he knows how to sell things. So if for no other reason than they were entertaining, but the fact of the matter is that even if you were not entertained by the fights prior to their fight, the fact that again that he is 58 years old and went 8 rounds is pretty damn incredible. I won't say whether he won or lost.
All asked Conor McGregor for a fight this morning.
He asked Conor McGregor for a fight?
Yeah. Because Conor always wanted him to get. And he's like, well, how about MMA weight class?
Like in the old days? Ooh, MMA. What's he looking to get destroyed?
I know, right?
Because Conor McGregor will destroy him. I mean, granted, everybody said that if Jake Paul wants to be taken seriously as a boxer, he needs to take on somebody serious. Not that Mike Tyson isn't serious, but a 58-year-old Mike Tyson is not really a serious challenge in the same way that Conor McGregor would be. Well, good for him. I hope he
watched
doesn't
that fight, too.
die. Yeah, I'd watch that too. But mostly I think because people just want to see Jake Paul get slapped around in a ring
You know,
or
if that's what he dude is making
millions.
I mean, if that's what he's got, fucking run with it.
Language, bro.
Sorry.
I only get so many fucks per per live. You're using them all up.
No.
Hey, stop. God. All right, you going for a walkie or are you going just for a ride?
Bread.
Okay. All right. You could pick me up something else too while you're there. Yeah.
Twix.
Well, if they have Twix, that would be nice, but I was actually thinking about chicken bacon mac and cheese. I have a problem. All right, love you. See you in a little while. It's been all old dudes and not actual boxers. Yeah. Dwayne Johnson versus Jake Paul. And I mean, Dwayne Johnson's also not a spring chicken, you know? Ooh, thank you, Nathi. So Nathi just said that if you're ordering, are you opening that code now or are you going to wait until January 1st, Nathi? Or I mean December 1st, not January 1st. Because Nathi just gave a code, Mary Morales 25 for 25% off your order. Ooh, that's an incredible savings, girl. You could knock that down to 15, and I think everybody would be all right with it. Don't give away your stuff. Got to still make some money, money, money. Jake Paul is worth 80 million. He can handle getting smoked around. Yeah, seriously. It's open now. Okay. Well, like I said, you could change that to 15% and nobody would be mad at you, girl. 25% is an incredible deal. But I don't want you to give away everything that you just made. I don't want you to give away your money. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. If she should keep it 25%, that's up to you guys, but I think she should drop it to 15 personally. I just don't want her to give away her whole store. Because what she does takes a lot of work, all the resin that she does. But that's totally up to you. Obviously, you do what you want to do. I just want to make sure you make some money, girlfriend. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, everybody, yes. 15% is better. So Mary Morales, 15. Did you spell it right on the code thing? I just want to make sure I have the spelling correct. Because you have one R in there and there's two R's in Mary. So I just want to make sure. Make sure we have everything correct. And then I did end up doing what I said I was going to do, and I started rewatching The Ultimate Beastmaster. And I don't know if you've watched that before. It's on Netflix, and it was started by Sylvester Stallone. Okay, good. All right. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure that the spelling was correct. Yeah, you got kids to support, not the. You want to make sure that you want to make sure that you make your money. And she says everything is custom and made to order. So anything that you see on her site, which if somebody could share the link, or not the if you could share the link to your Craftspiration store, everything is 15% off starting now using Mary Morales 15. Thank you. Like I said, I just didn't want you to give away all your stuff. You've got an incredible talent, so don't give away all the things that you just made. You got to feed them babies. She's got two wee little ones. She's got an older one too that still probably needs to eat food, I would assume. But, the little babies. Think of the babies. Think of the babies. Okay. So back to our questions for Margaret. I'm thinking like, okay, so we've got some really good questions so far, right? Uh, do we want to know more about any specific pieces? Like, do you want to know more about a piece, or like where the inspiration for a specific piece came from? Do you want to know uh what else could we ask about? Because we've asked a lot about like her kind of inspirations for her style. I mean, we kind of know what her inspirations are. She said she likes nature and things like that, except that the stationery is not customizable. Yeah, that makes sense. And if you're looking for the link for Craspirations, I have one on Discord and I have one on the Facebook group for Mary Morales. If you're looking for them. And I'm thinking like a lot of her, well, all of her pieces have names. And I'd love to know like how she decides on a name for a piece. Like, how do you name your pieces? And I want to put in there you name your pieces because there's a lot of Japanese words that she uses. Uh like ajisai means hydrangea. And as I do unboxings and things like that, I learn about all of the different names, like what they mean, etc. And I found out that Mizuchira means um means oh, give me a second. Water, it means water, uh water like whirlwind or water storm or bleh. You saw that, didn't you? I almost had a complete boo-boo. Um this is why I should not talk with my hands while I've got an open thing of diamonds right in front of me. Whew, that was close. Um but yeah, Mizuchira essentially means like water cyclone or water storm. And when you look at the piece Mizuchira, it does look uh like there's a wind happening in, and notice I'm holding it down now while I'm moving my hand over it. Uh that was almost a heart attack. Oh, now granted, yeah, I do have extras of the diamonds, but not that many extras. I'm sure I could I'm sure I could get more, but in 1 second. I see your question, Sarah. There we go. If she could only save one piece from a fire, which one would it be? From a fire, which would it be? There we go. A little drill spill happy lately. A piece she most relates to. Perfect. Yeah, I forget sometimes, like when I'm on my whipping chats or whatever, that I'm like really getting a little too wild and crazy with my hands. Oh, Lord. You want to know why I spill things? It's just because I talk with my hands too much and then I get a little too gesture happy, apparently. Just a little wee bit. But yeah, so I know that she names each piece and they all seem to have some sort of like Japanese influence. And so I wondered, like how she decides on those names. Like does she speak Japanese, or is it just something she has to look up? Hold on one second, guys. Just a second. All right, sorry. I had to holler up to the kids and I didn't think you wanted to hear it. You and me, I use my hands a bunch. Yeah, I'm terrible. Whew. Had a mini heart attack. It's all right. No worries. Little mini heart attack. Oh my goodness. So, anyways, yeah, I wanted to know some more about how she like kind of names the pieces, how she goes about naming them. And I'm actually it's interesting because this section here in particular does have some thanks, bacon. Jesus, you shook my whole table. Wish you could see her. She's a chubby white cat. She's white, but she has like a big, like light orange blonde patch and some gray, and her tail looks like a piece of crispy bacon. Hence her name. That's where she got her name. But she's just a chunk, and okay, so right next to me here, I'm next to a set of stairs. The stairs are right here, okay? And there's a banister at the end of the stairs, represented by this here, okay? And then if these are the stairs right here on this line, and the banister is here, and my table is here and here, it's in the shape of an L. What she'll do is she jumps down from the banister onto the corner of my table right here where I'm working. So everything in the world goes for a second when she jumps down onto the table, because again, she's a chunk ball. And so there's that. But yeah, this is actually one of the few kind of color blocking sections that I actually have on this painting, because the rest are just really not. I have all of my colors out because I found that it's easier just to have them out while I'm working with them with the craftmates, because otherwise sliding them back in and out and risking pulling the stickers off constantly and whatever, like that's a pain in my butt. Oh, a little bar of resin in there. So it's a little pain in my booty, and so I don't do that. Sorry. Extra. Oh, wherever that just went. Go in there. There we go. But I keep them out of the container, so I don't slide them back in, slide them back in, slide them back in, risk pulling the stickers off. Because as you can see, I've got washi tape underneath them, and when the washi tape rolls up, then I can run into issues. So I choose to keep them out. You scotch tape the stickers down now. Yeah, I suppose. Well, but then that's not going to stop. That's not going to stop the washi tape from peeling up from the bottom. I could do that with Diamond Art Club because they're low tack. These are not low tack stickers from Art and Soul. I already made that mistake once. I'm not going to make that mistake again with Art Dot stickers. That was a sad, sad day in my life, and y'all got to witness it as I spent 2 hours getting the glue residue off of the other Craftmates container, and I never did get all of the glue residue off. I got most of it. I don't washi good to know about their stickers. Yeah, they are very, very sticky. Really, really, really sticky. Well, they're like Muni Made or uh Captured by Radiance stickers are also really extra tacky because it's on the oh, let me see if I still have the other piece. They're on this kind of sticker sheet, the large sticker sheet. So I've just noticed that these ones in particular, for whatever reason, I mean, these don't seem super. All right, I'll do it on the bottom. Stick it down. Oh, see, usually when I try to peel them off, you know how like it'll peel apart. I don't know. Maybe I just panicked because of the art dot stickers, but maybe they're. Oh no. What did I do? Well, oh, I got lucky. I got lucky, you guys. I got so lucky. Oh my gosh, it was sticker side down. It was like the sticker side down. It wasn't. Oh man. Oh, you just watched me get so lucky. Oh. All right, hold on. I either need to buy a lotto ticket or I need to pray to the diamond painting gods. I have just used up all my karma. Great. Great. Oh man, I wish you could have seen my face. Oh, all my karma is used up now. Damn. On that? Oh, son of a biscuit. Who pooped your pants? I did. I pooped my pants just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I don't have any baby wipes right now. Go buy a lottery ticket. I know. Oh, whew. Yep, karma's gone. Well, damn. I got to start working on building it back up again. What? What are you whining about, sugar? Is it sugar shaming time already? Are you needing to be in front of your audience? He's literally sitting next to me and closed it. Come here. Your audience needs you? Is that what you're doing? Laying here whining? Oh, poor sugar. He says, my people need me. My people need me. Oh, look at the sugar. Oh, sugar. Do, 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 do. I'm a sleepy puppy. Do, 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 do. Is that what you needed? You needed to be up here so your people could appreciate and love you. You needed to be fan adored. All right. No sitting here crying at me, okay? Naomi, when that just happened, when it got stuck, I thought, oh my goodness, what are you going to do now? So, what I would have done, Angela, is when I would have stopped what I was doing, uh, baby wipes will work. Glory said I got paper stuck on the glue one time and it was not good. I used a blow dryer and tweezers. If you can get the glue kind of warm or even a little wet, like you can use a baby wipe on it, and that's supposed to help take some of the paper off and keep it sticky. But then you got the fibers from the baby wipes. It's like, I don't know, man. Yeah, I just used up every bit of my karma. Well, shit. Oh no. I can't believe I wasted all of my karma all in one go, man. Dang. All right. I'm going to have to do something really good now. Have to do something really good. Oh my lord. I have to figure that out. Us older gals don't have baby wipes around. Yeah. See, I don't use wipes on my own butt, so I don't keep them around, but maybe I need to. Maybe I need to keep some baby wipes around. I mean, granted, I've not done that before. That's the first time I've ever done that. And actually, it wasn't sticker side down. That was the back of the sticker. Not do it again. That was the back of the sticker. So I don't know why that came right off. Because it was the back, not the front. See, there's the the like non-sticky vinyl part. Okay, well, I guess I just used up all my karma, so I'm gonna have to be real careful about who I cross coming up here in the near future, huh? I better just stay out of everybody's business. Get myself in some real trouble. Good Lord. Good Lord. Oh my God. So while I'm while I have my what you call it open, my like live YouTube studio, it'll show me I'm like, I don't know, probably something like 20 minutes behind on the live recording that I'm watching back. But I just saw the part where I was doing this and almost knocked my diamonds onto the floor. So pretty soon I'll be able to see myself stick my freaking paper to the canvas. Oh my God, guys. I need to get myself together. I don't know what's happening. Did I get a butterfly effect wears pen today? No, I don't. I really kind of can't afford all of that right now. I'm saving up. I'm scrimping my coins for the Diamond Art Club Black Friday event. Otherwise, I would. Did I miss sugar shaming time? You did. Well, actually, it wasn't even a sugar shaming. She came over here. She sat down next to me and cried until I picked her up and showed her to her adoring audience. You went to the kitchen and missed sugar. All right, hold on. Let me get her back. Get her back up here. I did kitting up my first JGS. So many bags. Oh God, yeah. Yep. Now I have noticed that with her pixel charted kits, you don't have that same problem with the itty bitty tiny little bags that have a gajillion and 1 million colors in them. And I'm not sure why that is. Like why they don't have the little tiny like a million bags of the same color. But that is something that is kind of annoying with Jada Gem Shop kits. I didn't kit all of them. So many tiny bags of drills. Yeah. Yes. Oh, you were asking Glory if she got a sorry, I completely missed it. You were asking Glory if she got a butterfly. Sugar, where'd you go? She was just sitting right here. Where did she go? Come here, Sugar. Yeah, come here. Your public wants you. Your public needs you. Your public needs you. They need you, Sugar. Oh, poor babies. Poor little baby. Poor baby Sugar. Yeah, what are you doing? You little baby Sugar. Yeah. She's like, my adoring public needs me, Mom. Yeah, my adoring public needs me, Mom. She's a sweet girl. She's a great alarm system, but you did for the last 6 weeks. Please help me. Well, I'll help you, Glory. You can just um send one on my way. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. They're great, but I don't want you to do that. Babies. It's babies. Little babies. Little boop your nose. Little boop your nose. You don't want to be booping. No booping the nose. No booping the nose. Don't boop my nose, she said. Don't make mouth smacky sounds. Nobody likes that, Sugar. It's gross. It's gross. He's so tiny. He's so tiny. He's sleepy, baby. Can go sleep. You just can go sleep. And poor babies. Yeah. Here we go. What just happened? I don't know what just happened. My whole YouTube on my studio went meh, gone, goodbye. There we go. I said to refresh it. A little sugar baby. Little sugar, sugar. They had me 3 for 3 the last 3 weeks. That was safe this week. Yeah, only opening bags if you need. So, I do that. I do that sometimes with. Oh, the sticker got stuck on you. Let me pull that off you. There we go. Got it off you. A little sticker stuck on her. So what I'll end up doing is if I have too many, I'll actually, like, I have this thing that I save all of my drills from other kits that I don't need all of the drills in. So, like, here's my Muni made, Miss You that I just started working on. I'm waiting for her to send me a color because as it turned out, 823 and 939, I don't have them in the bags right now, but they're the same exact color. And then I've got like a little bit of extra from a Diamond Art Club. I have, and actually these go to Solstice. I've got a Dreamer Designs in here. And then I've got my Art and Soul, this one. I have the leftovers in the back. So I don't always open all of my drills anyways. And then I just keep that nearby so I can, pour in when I need to. But yeah, that's little sugar. I can't believe I used all of my karma today in one fell swoop. Man, what am I going to do now? I've got to really work hard now to get all of that karma back. Jeebus. Terrible. Oh, and I didn't get to see myself stick my paper down because my YouTube studio decided to crash for a split second. So it refreshed and then I lost all of it. Oh, well, I'll watch it back later if I really feel like having a heart attack. Be very careful. I know. I need to be very careful. I need to not cross anybody. I need to not cross water. Maybe I need to, hold on. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to turn around backwards. It's called Widdershins. You turn left 3 times. 1, 2, go 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Perfect. Hopefully I just erased whatever curse I might have on myself now. Get a twee. I didn't actually spit, just so you know. Maybe I should actually spit, huh? I'll go outside and do it later. Been misplacing drills as well, so they're all the fun mishaps. Yeah, Jeebus, man. Ugh. But yeah, I actually don't have a Butterfly Effect Wears pen yet. And it's just, lack of funding. It's not because I don't like them or whatever. But I've noticed that their pens, they have like their fancier ones and then their non-fancy ones. And their non-fancy ones are like too thin for me because I need a big old chunky thing. And I don't know how chunky the ones that they normally come out with really are. I mean, you see them in her hand and it's kind of hard to tell when she's got them all lined up in her hand, like what the size is necessarily. Because one person's hand, she could have, I don't know, a freaking tiny mango Mussolini hands for all I know. Thank you, Sarah, for that, by the way. See, there goes bacon again. Just dropping her chunk on my table for a second. She's got to go upstairs and downstairs and upstairs and downstairs and then back upstairs and back downstairs because that's what she does. She's a cat. Because if you close the door, she wants out of the closed door or in the closed door. And then if you let her in the closed door, she wants back out of the closed door again. So, of course, she's got to go up the stairs and down the stairs and pain in my butt. The animals have gone wild up in this house, I tell you. But, okay. The higher the number, the bigger they get. I'm in a 13 to 19 range. Simple 3 bumps that are medium for me. Oh, well then how do you, I mean, I haven't ever like bid on one of their pens before, so I don't even know how that works. But so like when you're gonna get a pen from Butterfly Effect Wares, I'm assuming you bid by putting the number of the blank that you want. Is that, or you just try to buy the one that's listed as the number that you want on Etsy? Well, that's the other problem too. I don't have an Etsy account. So even if I wanted to buy one, I can't buy one because all my Etsy accounts were suspended. And I don't know if it's because of my IP address. So anything on Etsy, I won't be buying. Have to be fast and pray. See, now, Sarah, I thought you liked this. I thought you liked a thinner turn. Am I crazy? I guess that would be the 13, but I didn't realize that you also liked the giant one. Man, I'm having a lose-lose day today, I tell you. I tell you. Just trying to get a couple of drills out for 2 E's that I missed, and then I dumped most of them. Well, not most. I dumped a bunch of them. That's okay. My legs are crossed, so they're all just like sitting in my lap right now. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. Oh, I know what I'll do. Hold on. That turning around 3 times thing didn't work. Today is a day of mishaps, I guess. I don't know what I did wrong to somebody. I must have wronged somebody in a past life or something. I did somebody wrong. I did somebody bogus. Somebody something. Just trying to get these drills out from my lap here. Dropped a bunch in my lap. It's no big deal. It's color I have a bunch of extra of, but make sure I didn't get too many on the floor. No. Loss was not that major. But yeah, I thought you liked a thinner turn on yours. Needed 2 E's, and then I got all the E's ever. That's a fresh ghost in there. Full moon last night. Yeah, could be. Could be. It's something, I tell you. There's something in the air. Something in the air, but I got most of them. There's a bunch of them, but I got most of them. Not too bad. I think I probably lost like 15 to the floor. But I have a method for when I do that stupid crap for fixing what I did. Because my legs are crossed a lot of the times in my lap. Crossed over. And so I end up, yeah, I would say, nah, maybe more like 30. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure I have enough though. That's a very popular color, and so I'm not too worried. You have to refresh just before the drop and check out quick. You see this out on Facebook, you see the numbers, and then on Etsy, you see the pen with the number on it. It's good to be quick, but you're not bidding, just getting lucky to get the, oh, okay. Got you. Got you. Okay. Yeah. And I mean, without having Etsy, like, what am I supposed to do, right? I won't be able to do much with that. But yeah, so I have a butterfly effect wears pen that they're sending like as a sample, but that will probably end up getting thrown in for prizes for the giveaway because I've seen the pen and it looks really thin. And I know that's just it's gonna be a beautiful pen, but I don't think it's gonna work for my hands, not without having some cramping issues and whatnot. And I'm very grateful for what they sent me, but I think if somebody else is able to use it, it's a beautiful pen. But I don't think it's going to work for me, and there's no sense in it sitting here gathering dust in my drawers, you know, like my crafty drawers that I have. So I'll probably end up offering that up as one of the weekly prizes. But I wanted something to show for the sponsor spotlight, and I don't have any of their pens. So they were going to send me a little sample one so I could show people that. But other than that, I really won't be able to get myself a butterfly effect wears pen. Not until I can possibly try to create another Etsy account. And I don't know if the suspension banning whatever thing is connected to my IP address because they have shut down every account that I've tried to start. So I guess we'll see. Away from keyboard, be right back. All right, thank you, Michelle. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Probably will not happen for me anytime in the near future, but we'll see. We shall see. They have some beautiful pens though. I'm glad that you've gotten lucky 6 out of 6 times or 3 out of 3 times or whatever. That's good. I know that one pen creator and one of our sponsors, Kevin's Creations, they're live over on Nix's Notions YouTube right now. And I think he's turning some pens. They do a really beautiful job on pens, and I'm very excited to show off what they have for pens because they are really beautiful. They do a lovely job. Kevin is like a professional when it comes to working with wood, and his wife, Erica, she does the resin, and they are just absolutely beautiful pens. Just beautiful pens. You think they want to make sales, silly Etsy. Yeah, you think so, but apparently sending messages for even though like there's nothing in their terms of use about sending messages. Oh, Dustin just got back. Even though there's nothing in their terms of use about sending messages, apparently I violated their terms of use by sending messages somehow. Don't ask me. I still haven't figured it out. And all they tell you when they ban you is that you violated their terms of use. They don't tell you how you violated the terms of use. So I can't get anything. I may have to like I don't know, either give somebody else money to get me something or maybe like get something off of my phone maybe and then just go on data. No. I don't know how I'm going to do anything on Etsy, but I'll have to create a new account. I know that. But meh. That's why I've been grateful to find all of the sponsors that I needed to, well, not all of, but most of the sponsors that I needed to reach out to. I've been able to find most of them on other forms of social media or sites or whatever because yeah, if they were on Etsy, I can't get a hold of them again. Like Jim's hand turn pens, he was gonna sponsor. I can't get a hold of him because I don't have another way to reach him. I've tried to reach him via his Instagram, but he doesn't check it. So, and I don't want anybody else to reach out, send a message that says, "Hey, could you get back in touch with Naomi? Here's her email information." And then for you guys to get suspended from Etsy for sending a message. I don't know. Right, but I think it's connected to the IP account, Lori. I don't know that it's connected to the email address because it's done it to me 3 times, and all I have done is send messages. That's it. I haven't done anything else wrong or whatever. And my main Etsy account, like I had made purchases through Etsy on that account. So it's not like the account wasn't active in any kind of way or that I wasn't doing anything on it. That one I actually had like business done on it. So how I was considered a bot or spam or whatever, I don't know, because I've actually made purchases with that Etsy. What are you throwing over there? Beans just being messy, just being big and running into stuff. Got it. So yeah, I don't know. Don't know. And I don't want to, again, I don't want to start an account with Dustin's information and then have them ban an account with his name too. Just dumb. Very dumb. And since I've used up all of my karma on drills, I guess, after I used up all my karma and then I dumped my drills in my lap, that just shows me right there. Yep, I've used all of it, gone. And now I got to work toward building it back up again. Got to do something. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really weird. If I knew how I had violated their terms of use, I would obviously not do it again. But when I try to appeal the ban, all they say is your appeal has been denied, your account has been permanently suspended or whatever. They don't tell you why they made the decision. They don't tell you how they made the decision. And you can't just email Etsy and say like, "Hey, I don't know why this has happened now 3 times, but I'm a real person and blah 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 blah," because in order to contact Etsy, you have to be signed into Etsy, and you can't sign into Etsy if they've suspended your account. Yeah. It's dumb. It's just really dumb. Anyways, were there any other questions that people wanted me to add to the list? I will read through what we've got so far so that maybe it'll spark something. But I've got quite a few. However, if we want to add a couple more in no particular order. All right, so questions for Margaret. One, a piece that has special meaning to you. Two, are you planning to incorporate more people of color into your artwork? Three, is there anything in particular you want to share or want people to know about your art? Four, do you have specific music you listen to for each piece or a go-to track while creating each piece? Or do you just put on a certain kind of music? Five, you state that you liked writing from a young age. Do you have any finished or published stories and do you still write? And then as a piggyback off of that, six, have you ever illustrated a story of your own or another person's? Seven, how much has literature played into your art? Eight, which Lilith is your Lilith supposed to be? So we want to know whether she's like springtime Lilith or if she's, spring, summer Lilith or if she's fall, winter Lilith. What video games do you like to play? Have you felt your style has changed since your early pieces? This one, does the mystery piece from Diamond Art Club have a name? Because you know how they all have names? Well, that one only has a number, mystery number 60, whatever, 68, whatever it was. Excuse me. How do you decide what to start on next? Yeah. Favorite holiday movie or song, since we're doing Mary Morales? Any art styles you want to try besides watercolor? Favorite country visited? Hold on one second. Are you gonna let them out too? Are you gonna let them out too? Well, they're barking at the door. Okay. You guys gotta wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry. Um, Favorite country visited and why? Artists in your family and their mediums. And yeah, like any artist, any other artist in your family and what their mediums are. If you didn't art in a way that makes people want to cry, what would you be doing with your life? That was Sarah's question. Favorite audiobook genre? What other artists inspire you? What is your favorite color? Do you diamond paint? And if so, have you ever, or if you have you ever done it for self care? How do you come up with the names for your pieces? Because I've noticed that she uses a lot of Japanese words. If you could only save one piece from a fire, which would it be? And then a piece that you most relate to, although that kind of follows with the first question, a piece that has special meaning. So maybe I'll take that one off of there. Or not Lilith. Did I say Lilith? I meant Persephone. No, because you asked that question, I thought. Which Lilith is your Lilith? Maybe go into more detail about that question, Sarah, because I thought we were talking, Persephone. That's what I was in my brain thinking about. Yeah, I think she has two little boys. I think she has two kids, but she doesn't talk about them on here. And I'm hesitant to ask a person about their kids only because I know, like, some people are very weird about talking about their children um in a like when you're known or famous or whatever, some people feel very weird about talking about their kids. So I just tend to stay away from those kinds of questions just cuz. Since she bakes, what is her favorite recipe? And then since it is the holiday season, any favorite holiday treat? Well, and I imagine that they would be varied because she is from the Philippines. And so I'm sure she's probably got some interesting answers for that one. That would be my guess, anyways. Do her children show any interest in art or crafting? If so, what's their favorite? Um, mm, like I said, I just try to avoid asking questions about kids. Just because I wouldn't want to answer questions about my kids. And I mean, like I'm a little different, but if I were a famous person, I would feel weird about answering questions about my kids. So no offense, none at all. I just don't. Yeah, I don't tend to ask those kinds of questions if I can help. I don't want to make her uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure if she wanted more to be known about her kids, she'd share more about her kids generally, and she doesn't. Like it's mostly just about her art, and so I just kind of like to keep it on that level if I can. You know what I mean? Get what I mean? Um, what about like favorite um favorite non-American holiday tradition? Because I'm sure there's got to be some good ones there. Like she's probably got some really interesting answers for that, I would think. because I know that she lives between the Philippines and the United States. So she goes home for the holidays. That's where she'll be when we're doing Mary Morales is she'll still be in the Philippines. Missed an F. Where did the F go? There it is. Oh, there it is. There you are. Oop. When your ghost is still too sticky and you got to dirty it up a little bit. Since I've used up all my karma, I'm gonna make sure that's closed. Oh Lord. Anybody wants a heart attack, go back to about the hour mark, I think it was, where I stuck a sticker sheet to my actual painting and was able to just peel it right off. I did not expect that to happen. Expected to be digging at that for a minute. Sorry. This one is tricky. The grid is really tight on this, so if I don't make sure that everything is lined up properly, then I'm going to run into issues later. I want to make sure I don't run into any issues. There we go. What's your go-to karaoke song? Ooh. Oh, I jumped all the way back up there. Go-to karaoke song. I love karaoke. I haven't gone in a long time, but used to go all the time. Used to run karaoke, actually. Amy sent you a message on Discord. Yay. Oh, okay. Thank you. I think I might have contacted her, actually. Crafty Creations. I may have already contacted her, but I'll look into it. Thank you, Amy. And I've got like so many sponsors at this point that I don't have to add anybody, though it would be nice to include and support someone from Wisconsin. Whoa, beans, sir. What was that nonsense? Did you bring me back a Twix bar? Bring me back anything? Oh, you brought me back mac and cheese? Well, I guess that will do. I haven't eaten anything really today, so that'll be nice. That'll be nice for after the live. I will eat some food. I will eat some food. Let's see. What about let me see. Okay, what about I know we asked like a general travel question, like favorite destinations or things like that, but what about or favorite travel place, whatever. Craziest uh craziest airplane story since she travels back and forth all the time for um like living in the US and living in the Philippines, she travels back and forth a lot. So everybody's got a crazy airport story or a crazy airplane story. So we'll see if she's got a crazy airplane story. See how that goes. Uh Trying to think. I enjoy interviewing people, one, because I like learning about people. I just like asking questions. I'm one of those weirdos that likes to ask 1.5 million questions, like really get to know somebody. And I want to ask her questions that I feel like she wouldn't have been asked before, or that people are not likely to ask. Because like you get tired of answering the same kinds of questions, especially somebody who probably gets asked those kinds of questions at, conventions or whatever a lot. Maybe like weirdest gift that a fan has given to you. I don't really have a crazy airplane story. Closest is when I almost had to go into the Mongolian wilderness with only the clothes on my back because Air China lost my bag. Oh, that would not be fun. Still hold it against Air China. Since she's an artist, did your parents go, oh no, an artist? Trying to find a way to write that. I put, how did your parents take it when you said, Mom, Dad, I'm going to do art for a living? Close enough. I figure that sums up the question. I mean, granted, like it's hard when you're talking about art in a way that makes it seem like it's like a negative thing when it really isn't. But you know, as parents, we have hopes and dreams for our kids, and if hopes and dreams included her being an artist, then that's great. Favorite anime or manga? Yeah, because she did mention she likes those. I know what my husband's is, called Fooly Cooly. It's a an anime series that he really enjoys. That's the one he was watching the other night. I think I was on Twitch, and said that it just sounded like they were making like sex noises the whole time. Because like during the fight scenes, they're always like, "Wah, just make goofy noises. Like, why is this happening right now? Like, could you turn the volume down so it doesn't sound like there's something really gross going on, please and thank you?" But yeah, I mean, like, if I thought, I know Orion is really interested in doing art for a living if possible, and so it's like 100% pursue that if that's what you want to pursue, but you got to work at it the same way that you would work at an 8-hour job. Like, you can't half-ass it. It's got to be, you're either going to do art or you're not going to do art, but you got to commit to something and really put your energy into that thing. So I wouldn't, as a parent myself, I wouldn't be like upset about that, but some I'm sure that in some cultures that's not a profession. You hear that a lot, that in some cultures, depending on the culture, that is not considered a profession. You going somewheres? Yeah. Oh, okay. Don't slam it. Thank you. Yeah, otherwise for me, it's like, I mean, I would prefer somebody to just be happy rather than, lay my expectations on what I think a proper job is for somebody. I mean, look at me. I'm doing YouTube and the in-laws don't love that. And so it can be hard sometimes when you're trying to justify your own decisions and whatnot. So I wouldn't want to lay hang-ups on my kids if I'm expecting others not to lay hang-ups on me, you know? Favorite animal. I think we have that on there, actually. Maybe, maybe not. I'll put that up with favorite color. All right. I think we're getting pretty good. But if somebody, wow, sugar. I figured as much. I figured as much. Biggest drill spill to date just now. Time to vacuum with a stocking. With a stocking on the attachment. Oh no. Have I like rubbed my bad karma onto everybody else? Jeez. Could she tell us the story on how her artwork became connected to the diamond painting hobby? Has she seen her artwork done as diamond paintings in real life? I wish that I could copy paste that. That is a long question, but I don't know if I can. Find out. Because the last time I tried, it just gave me squiggles. Oh, thank God it let me do it. Yay. All right. Oh, Glory, I'm sorry. That sucks. That really, really sucks. I hope I have not like thrown my karma on other people. Like I said, I used up all my good karma. It's gone now. Totally gone now. I done went and did it. Oh, I hate when that happens. But yeah, if you need a little trick, if you put a like nylons, a stocking on the end of your attachment when you suck up the drills, then you're not actually sucking up the drills, you're just sucking them up with the attachment and the stocking on it. And then you can turn that. Wow, guys. Yeah, they probably both need to go. Doesn't need to? Oh, okay. Chloe? Go lay down. Chloe, Go lay down. Beans, you also do not need to start, sir. Is that what he was complaining about? Beans, no. Really, dude. Help me out, please. You know that Chimera is not going to work with beans. You should know that well enough. Get over here, dog. He's upset because Sugar is outside and he is not outside. Heading out. Have a good night. Thank you, Nancy. Hangout was awesome. Thank you for hanging. My allergies just gave me a bloody nose. Oh my god. All right. What's happening? Is Mercury is Mercury in retrograde right now? Hold on a minute. Now I got to look. Now I got to see. Mercury in retrograde. Yes, it actually just. No, I'm sorry. Never mind. It's not till the 25th. What is happening right now? Is it a full moon right now? Full moon. I think it was technically, yeah. No, it was yesterday. Yesterday. Well, but the full moon is 3 days. The day before the full moon, and the day after the full moon. So we're technically still in a full moon phase. Because Friday starts it, then it's Saturday, and then Sunday ends the whole phase. Oh, it was a beaver moon. The new nest? Yes, you did. You showed me the new beaver. Well, it was a beaver dam. It wasn't a beaver nest. A beaver nest? Not how that works. That is not how a beaver dam works. It's not a nest, it's just a dam. Or are you just trying to get me to say dam a bunch of times? Dam as in DAM, not dam as in the other dam. Gonna go with L. Where's the L? Where's the L? There it is. But anyways, I guess it could be the full moon. That could be messing with everybody. That really could be messing with people. I don't know if that's what's going on, but something has happened. Amber's given herself a bloody nose with allergies. Glory has spilled enough diamonds that she needed to bust out the vacuum. I stuck my paper down, my sticker paper down to my canvas, but it came off. So I've used up every little bit of my karma in that one go, which is no good for me for later. Oh, I hear Sugar outside. She's barking at something. Beans, no. I don't know what she's barking at, but you don't need to bark at it too. Is he having problems with the dog? What's happening? Come on, Sugar. What are you barking at? Oh, somebody got. How dare they have the audacity? Shh. I'm on live. Thank you. Carrying her around is really only making it more prevalent that she's not down on the ground. They've been fine for the last several hours. We have this like apparently game that Beans likes to play where he just gets all up in Sugar's face. And then occasionally she doesn't like it. So when she doesn't like it, Bowie doesn't like it. So then Bowie attacks Beans. She's like, stop it. Why? You got to be all up in her face. The fever that won't go down. Already took Tylenol. Good Lord. All right. So we need some sort of an anti-juju meditation here. What are we gonna do? I think we got to do something. We have to right this wrong in the universe. I don't know what has happened. It was a supermoon though, which is pretty cool. Where that just means that, the moon's in its closest orbit to the Earth, but it looks really neat.
They are. Good for you.
Because it's a full moon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's middle of the month. They could also be, trying to hit their middle of the month quotas or whatever. But I mean, it is people do weird stuff on a full moon. They just do. It's just fact. I don't know why it's fact, but it's fact. It was especially that way when I worked with elderly people, like the people with dementia. They definitely would get weirder during a full moon. It would just pop off for some reason. It was like popcorn. One person would have really bad behaviors and then others would follow right behind them. And it makes for a crazy night in caregiving when you've got full moons. It's not always on the full moon, but most of the time, full moon, there's going to be something crazy that happens. And yeah, I would recommend, Jennifer, that you get some rest because like fevers, if Tylenol isn't bringing it down, then the only other thing would be like taking a cool bath to try and break your fever because you can do actual brain damage not bringing your fever down. And nobody needs brain damage. Yeah, I tend to take a really hot bath and then I get out and then cool off with no clothes on. That works better for me, but I wouldn't be able to take a cool bath personally. I think I would That would turn me into a rage monster, but you know. Naomi just threw all of our karma into the fire. I did. I did. I don't know how I managed to suck up all the karma in the room, but I did. I've got drills on the floor to prove it, but no sticker on my canvas. So there's that. I managed to use up everyone's karma with that move. Don't ask me how. I just did. Did it. It was my fault. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But that being said, if you wanna come and commiserate with me on your crap karma, we will be doing Discord after dark following the live in about 10-ish minutes. So if you want to pop in and chat, you're welcome to do so. I don't know what we'll be chatting about, random stuff. I'm also going to compile my email to Margaret Morales with our questions in there. And then, you know, so I'll be sitting in there, but I'll be typing and listening to people chatting and things like that. But join us for the Discord after dark. And it should be a good time, I would think. We usually have a good time in Discord after dark. Forewarning, my Discord today was being very, very goofy, so others may have issues with their Discords. If I stub my toe, it's your fault. Yeah, it would actually be better for you to just go and rest and let the Tylenol kick in. You are probably doing the opposite effect by staying up and like being up and around with a fever. You're better off like getting some rest. There's a lot of like bacterial infections going around right now. Like, well, it's flu season for one. And then two, add to that there's also like bronchitis or strep throat or whatever. So if your symptoms persist, you should probably go and get checked out because it might just be more than a flu. Anyways, well, I'm sorry I rocked everybody's karma. I didn't mean to. Oh, good, mine will be excellent. Everyone has to oh yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. We will try and combat our bad karma. Why doesn't everybody type something positive into the chat? Tell me something good about your day. And hopefully, with all of our positive experiences combined, we can fight back this beast because I don't know what has happened. Everything has gone off the rails and we need to fix it. So tell me something good about your day and we can fight back the tides of crap karma. All right, so something good about my day. I have enjoyed some extra sleep today. Like I napped more than I would normally nap in the afternoon, but it was like awesome. I needed that sleep. I'd been kind of depriving myself of that sleep, and getting that sleep was pretty amazing. I'm going to end up staying up way too late because of it, but that's not the problem. That's the positive, was getting the sleep because I needed it. I needed the sleep because I know I will also end up very, very, very sick if I don't make sure that my body is getting rest. I'll pay for it another way, end up unwell. We don't want that. But yeah, my extra sleep today is my positive thing. What do you guys have? Now to get the dog hair out of the drills. Ugh. Good vibes only. All right. It was a beautiful California fall afternoon today. Work was mellow. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, okay. Got my Legolas DP today. Oh, does it have Orlando Bloom on it? Because that's some pretty good news. Everybody loves a little Orlando Bloom in their lives. Tell me, what do your elf eyes see? Tell me, tell me. I danced today to a new song and it made me feel so good. Oh, good. I went and got my favorite sandwich from a tiny shop, and tomorrow I have a nice lunch with my friends. Well, good. Very good. Very, very, very good. Let's see. Next color, we're going to do H. I'm almost done with this little square. Like I said, this is one of the very few sections where I've actually got some color blocking because the rest of it is just confetti. So if you are considering this piece from Art and Soul, if you do not like confetti, maybe reconsider. Because it is a beautiful piece, but it is very confetti heavy. There are not a lot of sections where you get color blocking. So if you do not like that, I do not recommend. But actually, I enjoy the confetti mostly because I like the challenge. Um I like the change up. It keeps you busy, which is why I think I'm not noticing as much when the blue is really prevalent. Like there's a lot of blue in the piece, but I'm changing up the colors so often that it doesn't feel like all I'm looking at is blue. And the color blue has always been very calming and relaxing for me. So I can't say I dislike blue as a color for diamond paintings anyways, even if it's a lot of blue, because I really enjoy blue as a color. I think that blue as a color is just very chill. And so some of that chill like just, rubs off on you, I guess. And I do enjoy that. So while it is a lot of blue, it's I don't know, to me it's very calming. It's very relaxing. It's very well, beautiful for one. It is a gorgeous piece. But I know some people like confetti is not their thing. I love watching Naomi and Friends. Oh, thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. My positive word is gratitude. Yes. Okay. So gratitude is also really, really important. And I'm going to tell you why gratitude is so important. And I talked about it in my last whip and chat. And that is, you tend to maybe not notice as many of the negative things when you're grateful for the positive things that you do have. Now, is it hard sometimes, like if you're flat broke or if your life seems to be going straight into the crapper to be positive? Yes, it is harder, but it's possible because you know, there are so many people who are less fortunate than I am when it comes to the things that I do have. And while I don't have much, I am very grateful for the things that I do have because it could be so much worse. It could be so much worse. And so, gratitude and putting gratitude in your attitude is very, very vital. If you can keep your head up in a situation by reminding yourself to be grateful for the things that you do have, even if it's a small amount of things, then the negatives don't seem so hard and daunting. It doesn't seem like, so impossible to get back on your feet if you can focus on what you've got that's keeping you on your feet today. So thank you for that word, Michelle, because it's a really vital one. A very, very vital one. All right, I've got these, and then I've got one last little itty bitty bitty bit down here to do, and then I will call it a night. I know I'm going like a minute or two over, but that's all right because that's what I thought. Like, what color was I just working on? But I'll at least finish my little section and say my closing spiel. But I would really love it if some of you wanted to come and join me in the Discord for Discord After Dark. That is where we get together, we chat, we laugh, we have fun, we talk about all kinds of things, mostly diamond paintings and what we're working on. But if you would like to join us in Discord, that would be wonderful. I sure would like to see you and or speak to you. You do have the ability to share video, but most of us are just sitting there chatting. You don't have to share your video. I have a hair on my painting and I can't get it off there. There we go. I got it. But yeah, I sure would love to /see and hear you in Discord. If you want to join us, that would be wonderful. Otherwise, you guys, look at that. We got one square down in 2 hours. Pretty darn good for as confetti heavy as this piece is. I am quite pleased. Otherwise, you guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you for commenting and chatting and hanging out with me. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already done so. If you'd like to become a member, you can do that too. Gives you early access to content, and when the event starts, you'll be getting early access to those weekly videos so that you can get a jump on your giveaway stuff early. But otherwise, my goodness, you guys, thank you as ever for hanging out with me. I am incredibly grateful for all of you today. And as always, you guys, I hope that wherever you are in this great, big, beautiful world, that you are having a phenomenal morning, evening, or afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I will see you again real soon, okay? Tuesday, in fact, for Tuesday trivia at 4 p.m. Central. I will see you again soon, okay? Bye-bye. Later. Bye.